Welcome back, YouTube family. Carla Skeuse, founder of The Body Shop. We are doing a completely propless sculpt class today, perfect for travel, take it on the road. You need absolutely nothing. If you have a mat, you can use that for cushion for your knees. You could also use a blanket or a towel if you're in a hotel room. Set yourself up any way that feels comfortable. We're working with a propless arm sequence to start us off. When you're ready, sitting up nice and tall, drop those ribs right away on your exhale. Start to engage that belly, pulling navel in towards spine. Relax your arms by your sides, relax your neck. 2 counts, shoulder lift. We lift and press. So I like to reach long through my fingers to really activate the muscles in the arm, but that's completely up to you. If you have your hands in a fist, or whatever feels best to you. Let's hit some singles, same exact move. Squeeze up and pull. So we want to have really tight tricep muscles, really extended wrists, and really long fingers. Good. And focusing on the push and pull, holding wide, little pulses up. Good. So 2 inches, tops of hand leading, pressing down through the palm for 8. 6, 4, 3, 2 count to first, right here, closing in. Thumbs tap, press back, pinkies lead. So now we're working into that pectoral muscle, the front of your body, that chest, really strong and long through your upper body. Stopping arms at shoulder line, right in line with your waist. Beautiful. So I love these classes because you can literally do them at any points, not needing any props. If you are out and about, single speed, press and pull. Really focus on that control. Try not to swing. Lead with strength. Beautiful. Even as we move here and open up, keep those ribs closed. 4, 3, holding first. Right here, pulse it, lift up. That 1 to 2 inches. Good. Now if it feels better at shoulder width, that's cool too. If you can, keep it a little tighter. Focus on pushing longer through the arms. 3, 2, right here, to the hips, go down. 2, right back up. Good. So again, if those thumbs touch again, when the arms are lifted, perfectly fine. If it feels better, just to that shoulder line. Stay with this, go down, press, and lift. Good, so really focusing on your breath control here, filling your body up with that fuel. Last one, this speed. Singles, right here, go squeeze and push. Beautiful. 4, 8, 6, 4, 3, holding down right here. We row, squeeze and pull, press down. So elbows lead, slightly in front of your waist. Squeeze up through the back of your shoulders. Good. 4 more. 3, every time the arms are long, you're squeezing that tricep, holding on 1, right here, just pulse. Palms are tracking back, fingertips are down. Relax your shoulders from those ears. 7, 5, 3, 2, holding elbows high, we stretch it up, squeeze in, pinkies lead. Good, shoulders are down. So even with no weights, you should start to be feeling this burn. And if you always wanted to come back and do this again, completely optional to add in props at any point. A perfect spot to hold 1, 2s, or 3s, or maybe even some ankle weights wrapped around your wrists. Pinkies up, right here, just little pulse up. Good. Shoulders are down, ribs are tight. For 8, 6, 4, 3, holding pinkies lifted, squeeze in and out, press back and in. Good. Every time you extend, those triceps squeeze tight. Imagine you're pressing something behind you. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, right here, just pulse it up. Pinkies are fingertips touching. Whole shape is lifting for 8. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully release. Give your arms a little shake. Beautiful work. Meet me side on your mats. Setting up for a little core. Reach your legs out extended in front of you. Draw toes to sky, sit bones to mat, arms extend forward. Lengthen up the spine, pull your ribs in, take a big breath in, and on your exhale, draw your ribs back. Nice and slow. Keep driving heels forward. Keep scooping those abs, relax your shoulders. Chin is off that chest, slower than you think. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax those arms, beautiful. All right, so bring your feet onto the floor. We're gonna press our palms to the mat underneath our tailbones. A little bit of an intentional embrace between those shoulder blades, and then knees are coming up to tabletop. When they lift, reset that low back down, scoop those abs, engage your core, knees together, extend the left leg, draw it in. Switch, right leg out and in. So finding a single leg extension, alternating towards 45, and modification, the leg goes a little higher towards the sky, or absolutely you can find a toe tap instead. Think about where you're extending and lifting from, really drawing in through those low bellies. And that oblique from the extended leg is working. So in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Leg extends, thigh lifts. All right, holding here. Left leg goes down. 2, lift. Out to 45, same leg. Out and in. Switch to the right. Toe tap down. Squeeze up, extension. Breathe here, switching left side. So the farther we're gonna reach that toe forward, the more we're gonna feel this, but drawing low back down the entire time. Good. Keep breathing, 2 more. Think about dropping your bra line a little heavier. All right, holding legs to tabletop, pause right here, reset, stretch, and pull, double leg extension. So if you want, you could have your legs at hip width distance for a little added challenge. That's really gonna focus on challenging your stability muscles, but you can always bring these together for a little support. Totally up to you. Bra line heavy, low back anchored. All right, pausing at tabletop, double leg toe tap down. Squeeze up. So swinging from the hip as that low back stays grounded. Focus on your breath out. Beautiful, stay with me, swing. Squeeze. 2 more. Then we're gonna combo that move, 1 out, 1 down. Right here, pause, 2 count, stretch, out. In, swing down, lower. And lift. Again, reach through those legs. Beautiful. Starting to feel your pelvic floor lifting. Imagine your bladder is nice and full, not nice and full, but full. And you have to hold it in, really pulling up. Good, 2 more. Last rep. All right, right here, holding low. Stretch up, swing down. Low back floor, squeeze the glutes into the hands. Keep the breath flowing. Two, Last one. Hold 45 right here, straight legs go up and down. Imagine you're drawing a line from 90 degrees back down to 45 without letting that low back lift. Squeeze the glutes. Last one, holding 45, right here, flutter kicks to the end. Lift, lift, lift. Squeeze the back to the mat. Can you drop a little lower? For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze your knees in. Wrap your arms up and over those legs. Rock from side to side. Beautiful job. Take a breath in. Let your belly relax. Roll out your feet. And join me side on that right side, all the way down to those ribs. So we're gonna take it into a side legging sequence, focusing on that left leg, the top leg. Left hand could be on the floor for support. We're gonna extend out long, right off the hip line, through that left leg, flexed or pointed through the foot, totally optional. Single lower lifts, go down, squeeze up. Good. So driving through the heel, really engaging that thigh. So imagine your thigh is lifting up towards your hip. And we're focusing on that side glute, your gluteus medius, top of the thigh, wrapping around the leg. Good. Hold the leg lifted, pulsing. So it doesn't have to be too high. Imagine you're lifting from the entire blade edge of your foot. Good. For 4. All right, hold here, swing it in, drive it back. Good, so a little knee drive, and then a full extension right back out. So really focusing on pulling from the core, and then pressing through the glutes. Good. As the leg is extended, imagine your oblique is firing. So think about squeezing up just enough to feel that work come all the way to the side of the core. All right, hold here, single lower lifts, go down, up. If the foot doesn't touch the floor, no stress. But the more active you are, which is why I like a flexed foot, reminds you to engage all the muscles in the entire leg. Leg lifted, pulse at the top right here, just squeeze. Good. Pull those abs in, keep bracing the core for 8, 6, 4, knee drives, 2 counts to the elbow, scoop it in, press it back. Now for added challenge, imagine you're driving a little farther back behind you to really engage that glute max. Good. Beautiful. Nice and controlled. 2 more. Holding leg back and extended right here. Foot is flexed, pulse it up. Up, so slightly behind the hip line. Re-zip the pelvis. Stack the hips. Feeling that glute work all the way wrapped back. For 4, 3, keep your pulse, dip the toe, pulsing up, parallel. Good, toe down, parallel foot. Little swing of the hip internally. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Give the glute a little tap. Nice job. All right, we have one sequence in a tabletop position. It's not long, but we are working that same leg. So square off to the floor. Set yourself up with palms on the mat, knees behind your hips, and we're gonna extend that same leg we just worked. Your left leg straight behind you. The toe is towards the floor. Draw your ribs in. We're coming into a tricep extension, tricep dip, tricep push up with a leg lift. So elbows towards your body. Right here, we press down, press up, keep the leg lifted, toe tap, it's down, up, down, again, lower down, counts. Squeeze up, leg lifted, press, lower down, squeeze, lift, down, and again. Push the mat away, 2 leg lifts. Good, keeping that pelvis zipped up, push the floor down, press the floor up. Good. Beautiful. Square off the pelvis to the mat. Keep the breath flowing. We only have 2 more reps just like this. Ribs are closed. Beautiful. Down, squeeze, down. Last rep right here, press. Push, 2 lowers. All right, right here, drop to the forearms. Keep lowering and lifting. Try not to swing. Toes are towards the mat. Ribs are tight. We're squeezing the glute max. We're breathing. Nice and controlled. 4 more. Lower down. Squeeze, lift. 2. Hold lifted. Tiny pulses up. Sole of the foot is active. Maybe flex here. Drive through the hamstring. Next long. 7, 5, 3, 2, 1. Release the knee. Have a quick sit back towards your heels. Let your arms relax. Let your glutes release. Beautiful. Meet me for your second side. Flat to your ribs. All the way down. Resting your head into your hands. Knees swing forward. Palm for support, fingertips down. Extend that right leg out. Remember, you can flex or point, totally up to you. We're gonna lower, squeeze it up. Good. So not a long sequence, but definitely effective. Working those triceps, core, as well as the glutes and hamstring. Remember, we wanna start to fire all the way up into that oblique. So really pulling everything into center. Good work. Remembering to breathe. Relax your face. Good. 6, 4. Hold the leg lifted, pulsing at the top, just squeeze. So actively pushing through that heel. Remember, if you're releasing the foot and it's relaxed here, you're not engaging your muscles and you're actually gonna cause more damage than good. So keep the leg active. 3, 2, right here. Go in, drive. So really pressing back as much as you can. And every time your knee is pulling in, think about pulling your core in towards that spine. Good. Just about warm enough to get outside and start filming. Oh, still just a little too chilly for my liking. All right, 2 more. Good work. Holding long, straight lower lifts go down. Squeeze, good. Try not to swing. Intentional lifts. Beautiful. Thigh is active. Neck is relaxed. 4, 3. At the top, little pulses here, go up. Good. So this is where you should start to feel that oblique targeting all the way in from the leg. So pulling in that core. 6, 4, 3, 2. Knee drives right here, holding in, a little farther back on that drive. So remember, we want to focus on pushing through the heel, allowing that leg to come slightly behind you. Good. Keep breathing. Beautiful. 4 more. Stay with this. 3. Last one, leg holds is long and back, straight pulses slightly behind you. So tuck the pelvis up and in, press back through the thighs, slightly on an angle. We start our pulses with internal rotation. In 4, 3, 2, right here, 1, dip low, go up, parallel, lift up, parallel, good. Toe, then flat foot for 8, 4, last one, beautiful, release. Oh gosh, that one got spicy quick. Flip it on over, onto hands and knees, tabletop set up. Zip the pelvis up and in, draw your rib cage close. Hands are shoulder width distance, fingers are spread nice and wide. When we lower down, this time, the right leg is our lifting leg, and remember, elbows stay close to your sides. Take a breath in. On your exhale, release what's not going to help you in this sequence and push the mat away. 3, 2, let's go right here. 2 counts, go down. Leg lifted, 2 taps, toes down. Squeeze up. Good, let's go again. We don't have a lot of these, so really focus on the full range if you can. And if you need to modify even more, both knees come down, then you extend, tap, reset. Like that, go lower down. Press up, extend, tap, lift. We'll meet up back together. 2 counts, go down. Press. Big squeeze of the glutes. You got one more. Let's finish strong right here. Leg lifted, pause, reset down to the elbows and lower, squeeze, good. Toes to mat, back of the neck is long. We're making sure we're not sinking into that left hip flexor. Good. In 8, we pulse, leg long. Keep breathing. You got 4, 3. Last one, best one. Hold high, flex your foot and pulse. Can you shift a little forward? Good. Final 8. 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften down and then take that stretch back. Relax your low back, relax your upper body. Good, you can shift your glutes from side to side. Relax your face, the back of the neck, and join me seated. We're gonna take a quick little stretch together. You should feel pretty fired off through those glutes. Finding a nice seated position, we're gonna take our right leg up, left leg stays down. You can absolutely keep that foot crossed in front of your shin, or perhaps it feels available to you to hook over your thigh. Today I'm going to keep it in front of my shin. Sit bones anchor, draw knee in towards your chest, right fingertips behind you, sitting up tall, take a big stretch up that spine. On your exhale, knee to chest a little more, and take a stretch, twisting, gazing over that right shoulder. Relax your shoulders. Come to center, take that right leg out long, open up your foot from your inner seam of your pant, take a stretch overhead, big breath in. On your exhale, side bend over to the right. Maybe gaze towards the sky. Beautiful. So we did a lot in a very short period of time. That is all you need. I always recommend more stretching though, so if you want to take a quick stretch after this class, sitting up tall here, anchor that left palm behind your hips, squeeze your pelvis forward, open up your ribs, reach back, point through that right toe, and release. We'll switch to our second side, so cross your legs. This time, Left foot comes in front of the shin or up and over the thigh. Knee pulls to chest. Left hand anchors, press down, lift up, and revolve. But always adding on. Maybe find yourself in a gentle yoga flow to close out your practice today. You absolutely did enough. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. New classes dropping weekly, all different types of formats. And if you like what you're doing, join me over on my website, carlaskeuse.com, for the body shop. All right, soften through center. Extend your left leg out. Make some space between the inseam of your pants and your foot. Take a stretch up on your inhale, and on your exhale, take your side bend over to the left. Relax your top shoulder. Think about reaching long through your side body. Before, palm to floor, squeeze your glutes, open up your pelvis, reach back. And soften through the mat. You can cross your legs here. Again, guys, don't forget to check out my channel. There's so much information here, and I hope to see you again. Send me some questions, hit me up on social, Carla Skeuse, and I'll catch you very soon. Bye, boo.